Hi everyone, welcome to the Healing Reader, previously known as Z6 Tarot. We're going to be doing all signs readings for this week. Let's see what the eclipse has brought all of the signs. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please look at the description of this video to get details. All right, let's start with Aries. What's going on for Aries, please? The Aries card. Wow, Temperance and the Emperor. Five of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. The first thing that came out is be careful of your expectations. Make sure you're not expecting too much, whether that's from yourself or from others. I feel like in the past, there was definitely, got Mirror. Let's get one more. In the past, there was definitely a balance that you had between your vulnerability, your emotions, your boundaries, and somewhere along the line, you have kind of lost track of that. What are we calling that? Of reality. A little bit lost track of reality here on what you're expecting. And I don't know, let's clarify this. Tell me more about this Page of Cups reversed. Okay, it's related to something that you're trying to build or grow. I feel like it may be with another person. We've got the Emperor and the Empress here. I think it might be with another person that you are trying to build or grow with. And because it hasn't happened in the way that you were expecting, you've probably had to wait quite a while for whatever, I want to say the word relationship status. I don't know why I want to say that, but for whatever relationship status you might have been expecting, and you're tired of waiting. And that has kind of turned into this wanting to run away, wanting to take care of yourself and kind of forget about this relationship altogether. I feel like there's a level of needing to ground yourself and needing to kind of come down from the ideology that you have of what you should get. Let's zoom this out just a little bit so you can see. This could be with a mother figure. This could also be with just another person. I feel like by grounding yourself again, by getting back into more of your thought process versus emotions, you're really heavily into your emotions, and you were in that place of grounding. What happened? What happened to turn this out around? What happened in the past for Aries? There we go. Three of Swords, heartache. Something hurt you. So I feel like you had kind of found your balance. You'd found healing. You had found this place of feeling safe. And something happened that hurt you, that caused you pain. And that, I want to say it kind of spiraled you almost backwards. It spiraled you backwards. And I feel like you're going to have to get to a place of taking care of yourself. I feel that your focus may have been so much so on this pain that you lost that core part of yourself, that stability that you've had. All right, the cards that came out, I meant to get 2 cards, but 4 came out. Mirror. who or what is triggering you. So I have a feeling that this is related to that Three of Swords, even that Five of Cups. I feel like there's something here that caused so much pain and disappointment. And was there an aspect of it that you did to yourself? You know, if someone does something to us, it's really just a reflection of what we've already done to ourselves. Sometimes when we abandon ourselves, it shows up as someone else abandoning us. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. It's funny, you got priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So I feel like you were in this position of leading. You were in this position of stepping up and leading, and it's time to get back into that place of power. It's time to get back into that place of knowing what you're worth. This is about knowing your worth and not self-sabotaging yourself. Self-sabotaging yourself. You know what I mean. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I think that's the advice for you, Aries. That's the information for you this week. I hope that helped. Let's move on to Taurus. I got these little signs. Hopefully they're useful. Can't really see that one, huh? Oh well, it is what it is. Taurus, what's going on for Taurus, please, for this week? What did the eclipse bring Taurus for this week? What do we need to know? What does Taurus need to know for this week? Thank you. Wow. Do you guys see these major arcana in here? First of all, this is pretty intense. Okay. I'm getting that something has made you feel like you have to go into protective mode. Something has made you feel like you are not safe. You have felt safe in the past, but now you're feeling like you have to protect yourself against something. You know what? Before we even go into that, let's dig a little bit deeper on this. Yeah, so you're backing away from people and things because you feel like you have to protect yourself. What is this Devil and this King of Swords? Clarify the Devil and the King of Swords, please. The Empress. Clarify the Strength and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Judgment. The major arcana in this spread is unreal. Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Judgment, Devil, Empress. That's a lot. So just with the Queen of Swords under the deck. So you do have the King of Swords right here and the Queen of Swords under the deck. So what I feel the need to tell you is that I think that something changed, something shifted. You were in this place of feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling really grounded and good in, this is a Taurus card, by the way. So feeling really good in your status. And something shifted, something happened, and I think it's related to some sort of decision that was either made for you or that you had to make. And because of that, you've started to question, this almost feels like a self-esteem, like a self-worth, a confidence thing. You've almost had to put a guard up. You've had to put some sort of wall up to protect yourself because of your self-worth. And if you don't get that in check, you're going to come across as cold, and it's almost, there's a level of nurturing that you have had in the past, this essence of a nurturing, reliable person. And the way it's going to come across going forward, if you keep up that barrier that whatever has happened has caused, it's going to turn not only toxic, that barrier, because yes, the barrier protects us, but it also lets out the good. It doesn't allow It keeps out the good. It doesn't allow the good to come in. And so it might make you come across as cold instead of nurturing and warm. And so there's kind of this balance between the two that you might need to find, where yes, you're protecting yourself. Yes, you're using knowledge and information in a way that you can move forward and you're not just being naive, but also you're not doing it. I almost get like Nine of Swords, not nine, ooh, maybe Nine of Swords. Why did I say that? Nine of Wands energy. What do we have for Taurus here for this week? Get grounded. What did I just say? Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Wait, postpone, pause, no. So I think whatever happened, whatever decision or situation is happening right now, I feel like it's happening right now. Make sure you're continuing to ground yourself, go for walks, really stay grounded in nature, because that's going to give you a better perspective of what's really happening in your life. And if you're trying to make a decision about something, it looks like the answer is no, not now. Not now. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hit, soul tribe. So just because something is not happening right now, not ready right now, doesn't mean that there isn't a bigger picture in place. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? I do think there is a shift. There's something that you are changing. And if there's something you need to let go of, I don't know why I'm getting this for some people here, but if there's something you need to let go of, if you don't make that decision to let go of it, it is going to feel like you're chained down. It's going to feel like you are beholden to it eventually. So stay grounded. The answer is no. And there is alignment and purpose in what's happening right now, especially with all of this major arcana here. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go on to Gemini. I don't know that these are working very well. Can't see that one at all. All right. Can you see this one? No. It's terrible. It's terrible. Wow. Absolutely terrible. Well, let's see if we can find a better version. Does this work? That works better, doesn't it? All right, let's try that. All right. No, we just did Taurus, didn't we? What's wrong with me? We're doing Gemini now. Guys, I've been doing personal readings and I have not been doing YouTube videos for a while. Gemini, can you read this one? There we go. All right. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini this week? What does Gemini need to know? What do the Geminis watching this video need to know? Gemini, please. I'm liking that. Oh, the Tower, Star, Ace of Cups, the Fool. Get out of town, Gemini. Seven of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Okay. First of all, don't get too caught up in the future. Ace of Swords. Before I even go there, there is without a doubt a new beginning happening for you. There is a new beginning in, I want to say, love. Ace of Cups, the Fool, Ace of Swords under the deck. There's something here in terms of love that you've been waiting for. What is this Tower? Can you clarify the Tower, please? Clarify the Tower. Ooh, the Devil. All right. So with the Tower and the Devil there, it looks like there was something going on in the past that it was getting stagnant. It was getting stagnant. You weren't moving forward. Nothing was changing. It was starting to drain you. And something shifted. Something changed. And it had to break you out of that. It had to break you out of this mentality that you couldn't move. The Tower is about people who are in prison. They're imprisoned and they don't want to leave, but they need to leave. It's time. So there's been some realization that you've had that it's time to leave something. It's time to change something. And that realization, you might actually still be in that mode of the Tower and the Star. It's funny, the Tower in the major arcana is followed by the Star. And the idea there being that even though everything has crumbled, everything that you've known has just been obliterated, there is still hope. There's vulnerability and there's hope and there's spirituality and there's a new way of thinking is coming about, and that is bringing love. But what I'm seeing here is that I feel like you might end up overthinking the future, and it might end up causing confusion. I want to say that don't take it too seriously. Whatever this new start is, flow with it. Don't overthink it. What do we have for Gemini for this week, please? The staff does not. Ooh. We've got some that hit the ground. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So for some of you, you may have been working too hard. That's what this Devil and this Tower could be. Chained to your desk, working too much. There's something that was just happening. There was too much of. There was some sort of obsession, and it's time to take a break from that. In that break, you'll find renewal. You'll find a fresh start. You'll find something that gives you hope. I feel like sometimes when you're going down the same day to day, there's not really any feeling of hope or choice, or it's just the same old, same old. So these cards are telling you to kind of take a break, enjoy the beautiful things that are not just related to work. What is the Seven of Cups and Page of Pentacles? I don't know why, but I feel the need to pull for it. All right, Nine of Swords there. So yeah, I feel like in the future here, there's going to be unnecessary stress. I don't think that I think you might be making a mountain out of a molehill, Gemini. There's this new start. Beautiful new beginning, might be in love, and in trying to plan for the future, there's so many different ways it can go. So for example, if there's someone new in your life and things are going great, start to go great, and all of a sudden you start to overthink, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if 6 weeks from now this might happen, so then it's not going to work anymore? Try to get all of that out of your mind and just enjoy the beauty of what's happening right now. Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Star card. That's wish fulfillment. That's something you've been waiting for. That's love. Try not to self-sabotage and plan for a disaster that's not even there, just because something has broken down before. Let's see. Anything else for Gemini? Nope, I think that's what we have for you. All right, Gemini, I hope that helped. Please don't self-sabotage. I feel like you're going to cause confusion for no reason. And whatever's coming for you is beautiful. The Star, Ace of Cups, like that's beautiful. And it's the Chariot. It's something that's going to move you forward. I know you've been feeling stuck lately, and this is something that's going to move you forward. So there's no reason not to enjoy it. I feel like it's a gift. All right. Cancer is next. Nope, these are totally useless, aren't they? Wow. Let's try this. Does this work? All right. Cancer, what do we have for Cancer this week? Cancer. What does Cancer really need to know? What do my Cancerians need to know? If I forgot to mention it, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer. Star reversed. Can you tell me about this Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles? Ooh. Okay. What is the Star card? Ooh. Thank you. Okay. The Star and the Moon. Okay. Ooh, I just hit something. So what I'm getting for you, Cancer, is that you have been in this soul-searching mode. You have been trying to figure something out. I feel like there's some aspect of yourself that you're trying to look deeper into, trying to figure out, trying to resolve. You may be trying to change the way you've been doing something and digging a little bit deeper within yourself of why you do it. Why is this thing that you do something that you need? Let's get a clarifier on that. Can you tell me about the Hermit and the Page of Swords, please? Ooh. Why do you run away? I guess that's what it is, huh? Why do you run away from something? For some of you, there's two messages I'm getting, two stories here. One, there's a group of you that have been, as soon as you see a sign that of something is going to, I feel like as soon as you see a red flag, you run away. And recently you've been looking deeper into that to see, why do you do that? What is that coming? Where is that coming from? And for some of you, I feel like you have been, you're just on this cycle of constantly being betrayed, constantly being lied to. And I feel like you're stepping back and trying to figure out, why are you attracting those types of people in your life? You know, what does that say about what energy you're putting out there? And I think what that's caused is, sometimes when we go a little bit deeper, it's not pretty, right? And it might cause a lack of self-confidence. It might cause a lack of hope that, you know what, this is, I looked into myself about why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I couldn't really find any answers. And so I'm just going to be alone and lose hope that there's ever going to be love in my life. That's what I'm feeling here with these cards on the left. And I need you to understand that that mentality is coming from fear. It's coming from fear. And I feel like this stuff is coming up with that moon card there, and the fact that we just had that full moon in Scorpio and we just had the lunar eclipse. I feel like this is coming up as part of that cycle of life. It's meant to come up right now. It's meant to be looked at. And not all of it has to be resolved right now. What I don't want you to do is feel like you're stuck in it. Don't get stuck in that mentality, because what I'm seeing coming through is that enlightenment, that moment of that realization of what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. And so you may not have immediately gotten the answers when you dug deep, and that may be causing you to have a lack of hope, but sit with it. Just sit with it, because it is coming. And somehow that realization is going to bring, I don't know, guys, it's going to bring a relationship. Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles here. I think it's going to bring a relationship that is full of, it's going to make you feel very confident within yourself. It's going to bring out that sassy side. And I know a lot of people say that Cancerians are not sassy, but there's a sassy side coming out. You know why it's coming out? Because you're going to meet someone, gender doesn't matter, you're going to meet someone that's very reliable, that you don't have to feel like that person is either running away or that you have to run away. They're grounded enough that you don't feel like you need to run away, and you don't feel like they're not lying. That lying aspect gets healed. So I would say sit with what you came up with in those meditations and that time alone that you've done, kind of soul searching, because you may not have the answers right now, but it is coming. All right, Cancer, what messages? Thank you. Wow. Trust your path. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So it's coming. It's coming. Sisterhood of the Rose. Is this the third time that this card has come out? What is going on? Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic Teacher. Let's get one more. I said one more, but sure. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Yeah, that's the other thing here. If you don't feel like you've gotten the answers that you need about why you're doing what you're doing, ask for help. Your guides are around. Ask them for help. The Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. I feel like with this Hermit card, you have been in a cave. You've kind of been doing your own thing. It's time to come out. It's okay. Take that leap of faith. You've gone through what you need to go through, and now it's time to rise up. It's definitely time to rise up. So stay with it. That the answers are coming for you. The answers are coming. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Who's next? Leo. Can you see that? Oh, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Leo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. Let's do Leo. For Leo. Leo. What does Leo need to know this week? What information does Leo really need to know this week? Tell me about Leo, please. Does that make it easier? Kind of. All right, tell me about Leo, please. What does Leo need to know? Ooh. Leo, what is going on? Okay, first of all, I want to say that whatever is happening, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sending you a big hug because this is rough. This is rough energy. But it's here to bring you strength. It's here to strengthen you in some way. I don't think that this energy will be here for long, but what we've got here is the Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands, Death, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the Tower. We've got a lot of swords here. The first thing I'm going to say is try to get some grounding, try to ground yourself, try to get out of your head a little bit. There's a lot of swords, a lot of thinking, a lot of thought processes going on. It's turning into anxiety and heartache. I need to clarify some of this stuff because this is... Tell me about the Death card and the 5 of Swords, please. Okay. Tell me about the 9 of Swords and 3. And tell me about the Tower and the 3 of Swords. What happened there? All right. Strength card on the bottom before and Chariot on the bottom now. So this is definitely something to... Ooh, did anyone see that? I'm leaving it up then. It just flew out of my hand. This is definitely something that is here. This situation, I feel, is temporary, but it's here to strengthen you. It's here to move you forward from something. I feel like you had to take some sort of action. You had to have some sort of conversation about something related to your home, something related to home life. You felt like, it feels like protective mode, that you had to do something to protect the home. What is that? Under Armour, protect this house. So I feel like you had to do something to protect your home. And what happened is something drastically changed. And I almost feel like you didn't care who you had to say what to, who you know, there may have been some arguments, there may have been some harsh words. That's what I feel like, harsh words that were said, but you had to do it because something had to change. Something had to change. And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I want to say this to you, Leo. Could you have been a little too harsh? Could the threat of your ego and your confidence, you know, could this have been some sort of threat to your confidence that caused you to be a little harsher than you needed to be in the situation? Just think about that. I feel like whatever happened needed to happen, right? You needed to take action. You needed to have this conversation. Something needed to change. So if you've done it, then why worry about it? It's already been done. You know, there's nothing more to worry about. Yes, there's pain here, but I feel like whatever caused the pain or is causing the pain, there's an apology coming. There's love coming. There's this feeling of healing that's coming. So I think you might not see this offer, this apology, this offer, because you might be too much in your head. There might be too much pain here. But it is causing you to move forward. It needs to happen, is what I'm here to say. It needs to happen. Oh, wow. I forgot to put this away, and the Eight of Swords is still here. So Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, feeling stuck. You're not stuck anymore. You're not stuck. If you were a little too harsh, first of all, then, and there's an apology that, you know, do some soul searching here. If there's an apology that you need to make to someone, then do it. I think it's going to alleviate your anxiety if you make that first move to apologize. What's the advice for Leo, please? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. You know what? Let's look at the animal, spirit and animal oracle. Feel the need to give you one of these. White Stag Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So I do feel like things are coming together. It just might not look like it right now. And so whatever happened needed to happen. As painful as it might be, uncomfortable. It doesn't feel painful, it feels uncomfortable. But apologize if you need to apologize, and look within. Were you unnecessarily harsh with someone? And if someone was unnecessarily harsh with you, could it have been because of their own insecurities? That one felt rough. Let's get some sage in here. All right, from Leo to Virgo. Let's look at Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? Tell me about Virgo. What does Virgo need to know this week, please? Tell me about Virgo. I feel like you might be unsure of yourself right now. You might be unsure of starting something. Got the High Priestess, the Fool, Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Wands, and Seven of Swords. Can you tell me about this King of Wands and Seven of Swords, please? Ooh, and can you tell me about the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords? Thank you. All right. All right, I'm going to be honest, Virgo. I do feel like there is something or someone in your life that is not completely being upfront about something. There might be some, with the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords here, Three of Cups and Two Kings. I feel like there might be something not very upfront and honest going on. Tell me about that Fool card. Can you clarify the Fool? What is this Fool about? Ooh, Page of Swords and Eight of Swords. Okay, it feels like you don't trust someone. You're trying to start something new, either you're trying to have a fresh start with someone or something, or you are starting something new completely, and for some reason, some of the things that someone has said, you don't trust it. You're not trusting it. Something is not, your intuition is kind of coming out strong, telling you not to trust it, and it's causing some resistance. You're almost pushing it away, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, if it doesn't feel right, don't force it. If it doesn't feel right, don't force it. I feel like there's someone in your life who's saying something, who's kind of hot and cold, who's saying something like really sweet, and then the next day saying something a little bit like with a sharp tongue, hot and cold, and I think that's why you don't trust it. The Crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So that comes with this card here. That's also a celebration card there. So I feel like if you've been in a situation that has just been causing a lot of stress, that has been feeling stagnant, there's just been a lot of fighting, there's been a lot of tension, I feel like it's time to let go of it. You're clinging on to it for some reason. You're fighting for it or resisting it. But by resisting it, why are you holding on to it? Just let it go. And I know that's easier said than done. And what this is telling me is that it's time to take a little bit of a break from that and spend time with other people. Spend time with people that don't put you in that place of tension and questioning and stress and anxiety. Find the people around you that give you joy and give you a place to have a good time and relax, because by being in that mode, you will be able to see this situation from a better perspective. You'll be able to see it more clearly. I have to say, I don't love the energy here. And I think your intuition is telling you. It's just a matter of trusting it. That was a pretty quick message, Virgo, but that's what needed to come out. Someone needed to hear it. What is this Fool card about? Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Trying to make a decision on if you want to take that new start. Well, your intuition knows. I don't think the energy is very good for that new start. All right, next, Libra. Libra, what do we have for you? What do we have for Libra? Ooh. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, the World. It's a lot of cards. The Tower, the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Star. So I feel like something is shifting here. It feels like the person you're with can't come with you. I feel like, Libra, you are on this journey of growth and expansion and stepping up. I feel like you're stepping up. And I think that the person that you're with might not be on the same level as you. As fun and exciting and adventurous as this person is, I feel like they are not as mature and grounded as you are. And if you, it might have been fine for now, up until now, where you have kind of stayed in this level of Queen of Cups, right? I feel like this is you, Libra. And I think what's happening is a leveling up of growth for you, spiritual growth, financial growth. I feel like there's something going on here in terms of, with this Queen of Cups, the World, and the Empress, in terms of accomplishment. Sorry guys, my video cut out. So I feel like there's a leveling up that's happening for you in terms of accomplishment on your end. And what that's causing is this major realization for you that, wait a minute, the person I've been with, number one, is not growing, is not going the way I'm going, and is not on my level. I think that the gap is going to be so much bigger now that you are growing and expanding, that it's not going to be feasible for this person to go with you on your path. And I think that by letting yourself grow, letting yourself come into this person that you're becoming, there's something new coming around. There's something that you've always been wanting coming around. And it's just about being open and vulnerable to it. And I don't know that you're completely open and vulnerable to it right now. Let's see what we have for Libra in terms of the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Oh, okay. Are these the ones? Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. What did I just say? You are growing. You're rising. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Exactly what I said. You're going through healing. You're going through some sort of leveling up. And you've done the work. That's why it's happening. It's not just happening out of nowhere. You've done the work and it's starting to show up. The results are starting to come in. And I think that, trust your path on the bottom of this deck. I think that this person is just not... I think you don't wait too long. Don't hold yourself back for someone else. There is a card in here about dimming your light, and it talks about not dimming your light for someone else. And so just be sure that you're letting yourself grow regardless of who's around you. Don't stop that growth or transformation. That's a beautiful message, Libra. Keep doing you. What else do we have? Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know right now, please? Thank you. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and a card that fell on the floor. All right, first of all, the number of pentacles here is crazy. 3 of Pentacles. You've got all pentacles. Love is not on your mind. You are all about money, working, probably working 2 different jobs, giving all of your time, money, and resources into different jobs, different things and chores that you have to get done. You might be trying to start a business. This feels like starting a business, starting something new with maybe a partnership with someone. I think it makes you feel powerful being in this mode, but don't overwork yourself. Don't overdo it. Ask for help when you need to. Get other people's opinions so that you don't have to do everything. Because I feel like here with the 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like it feels like not trusting anyone. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this is about support. This is about trusting people, trusting that it's going to work out, that you can trust other people to help you. That's what this feels like. Because if you don't let other people help you, you are going to be, that was loud, you are going to feel like it's too much. And at that point, that doesn't help anyone. Don't forget, it's also meant to be enjoyable to some extent. All right, Scorpio. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval, and leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. I feel like you know what I just noticed? It's a solar eclipse, right? I feel like you might be going too much too fast, and make sure you're protecting yourself. With this protection card and the 10 of Wands, be sure you're not overburdening yourself, because that could then turn into stress and anxiety, and that could then materialize into the physical. And so knowing that you are supported, knowing that you have help around you, you just have to ask for it. And the universe will catch you, but you do have to ask. You go first. I'm seeing that as you asking for help. 3 of Pentacles, and you go first. Feels like asking for help. I feel like there's help around you. I'm not going to lie. I think that people around you have asked you if they can help, and you may not have said yes. You may not have. This message is here to say, take that help. Take the help so that it can be more enjoyable, so that you're not, do your research on these people that are asking for help. But I think some of this work, especially if you were doing a second job, it's meant to be enjoyable, not more of a burden. All right. Scorpio is done. Now we're on to Sagittarius. You guys see this? Oh yeah, that one's a good one. Sagittarius. What do we have for Saggy? What does Saggy need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Whoa. Did anyone just see that slide off? I feel like you're releasing something. Something that was toxic and not good for you. Betrayal. Lying. Cheating. Something that was not good is being released. What else for Sagittarius? Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. That is where you want to be. Tell me about this Five of Cups and Two of... So we have the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Judgment, and the Eight of Pentacles. First of all, I think that in the past you have let go of something. You've let go of something that was not good for you. You finally walked away from it. I feel like this has just been something that you have been building up your... building up your courage. You've been building up your courage to finally let go of something that was toxic and a drain on you. And you finally let go of it, and you're in this great place. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You are taking care of yourself. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling better. You're feeling emotionally secure, happy. Just, it's almost like you cut the albatross off your neck. You know, you've kind of just, whatever was weighing you down, you've walked away from it. But I feel like there is going to be a decision. I feel like this person's coming back. And I think that they're going to want to work on it. And there's going to be this feeling of regret. Yeah, Ace of Wands. They're going to want to work on it. Feeling of regret, feeling like they messed up, they shouldn't have done what they did. There's free will, and the decision is yours. What is the person's intention when they come back? Yeah, they want to hold on to you. So listen, this person who's coming back, their intention is that they just don't want to let you go. It feels like an ego thing. It feels like I'm used to this person in my life and I don't want to let them go, versus valuing them. I can tell you that when you move this away, this is a beautiful energy to be in. And so don't let anyone or anything ruin that beautiful headspace that you're in. I think I don't know that you're going to let this back in though. Yeah, I don't think you're going to let this back in. Death and Ten of Swords, you're not letting it in. Your peace is more important. Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Yeah. So in order to walk away from this thing that was toxic, it required you to heal. And so you did a lot of healing, and now you're in this place of more healing, but that I feel like you got to this point of no return in your healing journey, which is beautiful. I feel like I need to pull another card for you though. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? So I feel like leaving what you left behind, you're now in this place of feeling, that's that Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, feeling really good, feeling rested, feeling like that drain is no longer on you, which is amazing. It's amazing. So just be careful when and if this person comes back. They're doing it because they just don't want to let you go. So don't get caught up in that trap. All right, who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Devil. You know what? It is what it is. These two cards were just out. One more card, please. Thank you. All right. Ooh. I feel like the energy shifted. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, please. This is too many. Do it again. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Thank you. Chariot. And then what happened? The Devil and the Seven of, thank you. Don't go too fast, Capricorn. I don't feel like Capricorns normally go too fast, but I feel like you're putting work into something. You were really focused on something, and with that Knight of Cups and that Chariot, I feel like something came in. Give me one more on the Knight of Cups, please. Thank you. Yeah, something you've been wanting came in, and that quickly moved you forward. But if you move too fast, it's going to cause almost this dependency. It feels like building a house too quickly without making sure that the inspections and the blueprints are up to par or have passed inspections. So make sure you're being very diligent, and you might have to slow things down, or you might have had to in the past, and that's okay. Make sure you think through your decisions before you know, just because it feels good in that moment doesn't mean that it's built on solid ground. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles and Nine of Wands, please. Five of Swords. Yeah, I see things going awry because they went too quickly. So this could be in terms of work. It could be in terms of a project. It could be even a relationship that starts off too fast and turns out the foundations of that relationship have not been properly built before you're, you know, moving in and getting engaged. So just be sure you're doing all the work, making sure the foundations are there. I would say wait. Try to slow down and wait and think through things before moving forward. And if this is in terms of an actual move, I would say look at the paperwork in detail, because it feels like regret. This energy on the right feels like regret for moving too quickly and wanting to go back and change it. What do we have for Capricorn? What messages do we have for Capricorn? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Trust your path. If you knew, these are the same cards. I don't understand what is going on. These are the same cards that keep coming up. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And Council of Light. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realm. So I feel like don't forget to ask your guides for help. Don't forget to tap into your intuition. Don't forget to ask for signs on things. I do think that the path you're going forward on, whatever you're working towards, it's not that it's the wrong way. It just feels like don't move too quickly through it. Give me a card on this deep healing. Give me a card on this transformation and deep healing, please. Okay. King of Wands and the Hermit reverse. So I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching, and this is an energy of, okay, I've done the work, internal work. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to take action. Enough is enough. Same energy. Just move slowly. Move carefully. That's all. I think that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that message helped. Don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe. If you need or want a personal reading, please look in the description box below. Who's left? Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. Can we see this? It's not terrible. What if I zoomed in? That's better, right? Okay, that's better. I don't know why I care so much about that. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, it might be time to end something. I feel like it's been, I'm not going to say anything yet. Tell me about Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now? Yeah. Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Devil. Ooh, what's hiding behind the Devil? Three of Swords. The thing that's blocking you is your pain, is your heartache. I just need to say that. What is this Seven of Swords about? Okay. And what is this Knight of Wands about? I feel like someone left in the past. I feel like someone left and you decided to do your own thing. Yeah, you decided to do your own thing. Nine of Pentacles, Two of, yeah, you're taking a break, you're healing, doing your own thing. You might miss this person, but I feel like they might be coming back. Ooh, the Lover's card, Six of Cups. Yeah, they are thinking about you. I think you're trying to distract yourself. You don't want to think about what they did. There may have been some betrayal, lying, cheating, something that was not... I feel like this was straight up abandonment. I feel like this was someone who packed their bags without even telling you and just straight up left. And it may have been a marriage, it may have been a long-term relationship, but they left in a way that you didn't see it coming. And I think it was time for them to leave anyway. I think things just, they had kind of come to the end and it was time, but something was not ending it for whatever reason. And I think you're trying to distract yourself and not think about what happened. But I do see this person coming back. I do see them wanting to reunite. I see them wanting to try and meet up. But I see you in a place of not speaking to them, focusing on your own stability, because I think you felt like things were not stable with them. Tell me about this High Priestess and this Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. The Fool. Yeah, you might be focusing on starting something new. It might be in relation to healing. I actually feel like whatever new thing, it feels like a project. Whatever new thing you're starting, it's in some sideways form, it's causing healing for you. It's causing healing for you, which is good. This is great. Tapping into your intuition, making sure you're focused on what you know to be true versus what information people are throwing at you. What is this Devil card, please? Ooh, Nine of Cups. Make sure you're not coming across, forget about other people, to yourself. Make sure you're not giving yourself a fake sense of happiness that, oh, I'm fine, everything's fine. Because I think under that, there is pain, there is heartache, there is agony. I want to say the word agony. And in order to heal and process, that, you have to first acknowledge that it's there. And I think you might be hiding it from yourself. So just be aware of that. What do we have for Aquarius? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Whoa, whoa. Aquarius. We will take this one. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We'll take this one. Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. So the High Priestess did come out. I feel like you might be a very intuitive being. You might be someone who already has kind of this spiritual, intuitive side to you, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You might be a light worker. And this may have this situation may have sidestepped you from that work you were doing, and by this situation kind of leaving or not being in your life anymore, you might be focusing again on healing yourself, healing others, protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Yeah. So cut that cord with that Devil card. It is asking you to cut the cord. And I do feel like that process has at least started, but I think you're going to be tested in the future, in the near future, possibly the next few weeks. I think you're going to be tested with this person coming back. And with you focusing on your intuition, I think you're going to be in a stronger place. You're going to know, it's going to be easier to not allow that person in, if that makes sense. All right, last one, Pisces. Can you see this? No. No. Maybe. Maybe. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Tell me about Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Why is this bothering me so much? Okay, Pisces. Tell me about Pisces, please. What do they need to know this week? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more. Thank you. All right. Okay. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Strength, the Fool, and the Moon card here. So 3 major arcanas out of 6. I do feel like you've been through it. You have been through it. Tell me about this 3 of Swords and this 8 of... Ooh. We've got 2 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So I do feel like something came to an end. Something came to an end and it caused a lot of pain. I feel like you didn't feel like you had any control over it coming to an end, and you almost didn't want to see it. I don't know if you know this, but with that 8 of Swords and that 2 of Swords, both of those women have blindfolds over their eyes there. They didn't want to see it. I feel like your intuition knew it was coming, this ending. And you may have either been the one that ended it and moved on, but you felt like you had no choice, or the other person ended it and moved on and you felt like you had no power or say and it just happened. I kind of feel that first one stronger, where you had no choice but to move on. You had to step away. It took all of your strength to do it, but you had to do it because it wasn't... Tell me more about this 3 of Swords. One more. It wasn't reliable. I feel like it wasn't reliable. And I think you are someone who's looking for something more grounded and reliable. I don't know why, but this feels like it needs to be reversed. I feel like there's something new coming in, so I wouldn't even worry about the past. Let's not even talk about it. What we're coming up with right now is you regaining your strength, you rebuilding and regaining your strength, realizing that you had to do what you had to do, and you are not wrong for what you need in a relationship, in a job, in whatever it is that ended. You're not wrong in what your needs are, and you're ready to start something new. And I do feel like with that Page of Pentacles and that Fool card, I feel like something new is coming in and it's more stable. It might be a job offer, but I feel like it's coming in out of nowhere. Tell me about this Moon card and the Fool. Tell me about the Moon and the Fool. Temperance. I feel like you've been waiting for it. Okay. Okay, with the Emperor under the deck. So I think that you might have been waiting for it, but I also feel like you needed to heal before this came up. And whatever this new beginning is, I can tell you that it is more grounded. It is something that's more stable, and it's not going to be as chaotic as what you had in the past. So whether that's a job or a relationship, it is something that is going to be much calmer. This transition and this transformation that you're going through is needed in order for this new start to come up. So make sure that you are releasing your fears, processing and releasing your fears. Tell me about that moon card. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you're processing and releasing your fears, thinking through what hand did you play in all of this that happened in the past? Where can you heal? Where can you make yourself better? So that you're in a higher vibration when you start whatever this new thing is. So it's calmer and it's more stable. I just feel like stable is the word. Tell me about Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? There we go. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? I feel this makes me think that you had to make this decision. You had to step up and walk away. Even though you didn't want to, even though it broke your heart, you had to do it. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I think you needed to do it for something deeper than what it looks like. Give me one more. Thank you. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. This card, 6 of Swords, is a rite of passage card. So yeah, I do feel like you have done what you needed to do. There was a lesson here. There was something that needed to be learned in order for you to leave this situation. I strongly feel that you left this situation and you've passed. I feel like you passed the test. And now it's just about regaining your strength, healing, so that a new beginning can come up for you. That's what I feel. All right, Pisces. That's what I have for everyone. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.